Welcome back to We Ain't Raised Right podcast. We're reacting to another video today.
I hope Butcher finds that donut. Anyway.
Yeah, I do too.
I
So,
might be sitting on it.
first off, if you like what you see here today, please like, comment, and share. It helps us with the algorithm. Please, we do a live show, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Yeah, it's
Like clockwork.
a little more freewheeling than these React videos. A little more
freewheeling.
freewheeling. Come on, I'm just
Yeah.
freewheeling.
Freewheeling.
So today we're going to react to.
Might not be a proper analogy, but that's okay. Go.
So a lot of folks connected with the Men North of Richmond song by Oliver Anthony, which we also connected with it. Lots of folks connected with it. So another artist did a remix of it, and normally I'm not a big fan of remixes off of new popular stuff because I feel like it's kind of just trying to bite off of that popularity of that new stuff. But this time it's Dax, and we've reacted to Dax once before. And Dax has put out messages that aren't necessarily the same as Men North of Richmond, but they're in the same vein.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a good chance he's going to do something that it's not going to hurt or take away from the original, but at the very least, we'll just be like, oh, okay, that's nice. But what I'm hoping for here is that he does his Dax magic, and makes it makes the message even more enhanced, I guess.
More profound.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. So, without further ado, we're going to react to the Oliver Anthony Men North of Richmond remix by Dax.
Interesting.
All right, I already like that. United we stand, divided we fall. That is absolutely true, and that is absolutely a message, I think, that was in the original.
It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is.
Faster?
Oh, it is.
So, what's wrong?
Sounds like a little faster, but that's not like the guitar is there, but I hear a piano.
Yeah, there may be, and this is something that I've noticed in a couple of other Dax videos, including the one that we watched. He definitely shows images of the working man. I think I only saw one, maybe two, but in general, he tends to be colorblind with it, and make sure that he covers all races and creeds. I'm already liking at least the justice he's doing to it. We haven't seen what else he's putting in here though. So
what is that?
You know what go ahead.
Canada.
What is that
Canada.
second? It's Canada.
Canadian
The Canadian flag.
Yeah,
Dax is from Canada.
Canadian.
Well, the Canadian, as I call it, the Canadian.
Canada.
I call them the Canucks. Here we go.
They're our neighbors to the north.
Living in the new world with an whole soul. The rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just want to have total control.
Hold on. Go ahead.
I love the beat. You can hear nothing taken away from Oliver Anthony. You could hear what Dax did with it. If you listen, you can hear the
beat in the background.
The beat that's coming through it. And it's just kind of you're waiting.
Because Oliver Anthony was only playing. He was just playing the resonator guitar, or some people call it the dobra. And wasn't he using the steel guitar fingerpiece on it?
No, he did not have.
No, he wasn't.
No.
Okay.
No, he was using. He was picking with his fingers.
Okay. So, the Men North of Richmond. I watch other stuff, and there's one of the dumbest takes that I've ever heard about this at all. And I had a dumb take of my own. So, and I admit that in the original about misunderstanding what he was talking about with the welfare stuff, and I was wrong on that. So I don't need it to be relitigated by everybody in the comments. I know that I was wrong, but this one was really dumb. They're talking. This one guy who's got a big following is talking about how that he used Richmond and the Men North of Richmond because Richmond was the capital of the Confederacy, and he's talking about the yes. Never mind that this guy lives an hour. He lives in Farmville, an hour away from Richmond. So of course Richmond is in his purview, and also Richmond. It's kind of got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
These people are fucking morons. Anything to turn
Try and just
the
dissuade from
working
the song.
class and turn the working class against each other.
Oh yeah,
Anything.
yeah.
Anything.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Before you restart this,
Yeah.
pay attention to the subtitles.
Oh yeah, this is him about to go into it.
Go ahead.
He's about to start.
Yeah.
Okay.
This world has changed and I had to accept it. They ask my political views while I search for their hidden agendas. I don't got an answer, I try to remember the devil divides. Pressure appears from our peers. Those arguments waste our time while helping to push their lies, so fuck political views. I got common sense. I know God made man, and the sun sets on a life where we focus on things that we cannot control and accumulate so much regret. By the time we decide to live, we're practically already dead. So I go to sleep with the thoughts of 45 years living in debt, 45 years can't pay rent, 45 years just for a pension. I'm too old to enjoy and go spend 45 years working and slaving for rich men with no time for my family and friends. Then I wake up and pray that it ends.
Whoo!
Wow.
Yeah. And all right, well, first I want to speak to what he did there, as he just kept ramping it up, and then that final line, it was just like a and just brought it back down a little. But shit, man. I'm sorry. 45 years living in debt, 45 years can't pay rent.
Mm-hmm.
To get a pension, he's too old to enjoy and go spend.
Yep.
And hold on, that's if you're lucky and they don't lay you off just before you're eligible to retire from that company and get your pension.
Mm-hmm.
That's happened here locally.
Mm-hmm.
It's happened here locally with one of the biggest employers here. And it's not a laboring job. It's a behind the desk job.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But it's still these are the same people.
Oh yeah.
They live in the same situations. They just happen to not be doing laboring jobs, but they're the same kind of folks.
Yeah. Now, I was going to say, looking at the time there, this looks like it's going to be a two-parter by him.
You mean like he's going to have another?
Yeah, I think he's going to have another
there?
verse because that was around like 119 where it stopped, roughly.
Yes.
Yep.
We got 303, so we got a little bit more to go.
Yeah. Sorry for the many interruptions and all of us pontificating, but I mean, sorry. This song hits lots of people, and it
apologize.
Yeah. Well, shut up.
Even for rich men with no time for my family and friends. Then I wake up and pray that it ends.
Living in the new world with an whole soul. The rich men know the Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control.
Descendants of Adam and Eve, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. They're taking God out the schools. Our kids don't know what to believe. From 6 to 18, the curriculum fails, and Gen Z gets taught by their phones with force feeds that get sponsored and paid by companies. That's how they attack us. It starts with the youth. If you lie enough, you'll convince anybody the lie's the truth. So telling these kids they can choose their own gender at ages they can't even tie their own shoes. Drive or drink is crazy. Common sense isn't common unless it pays me. That's the thought process daily. Look at the content. We're creating lies, diluting our brains. I'm done trying to argue online with these people who think that a vote's gonna bring about change. How many presidents does it take to have a life worth living? An actual comfortable wage. No more school shootings. Let's unite these states.
Wow.
God damn it.
Yes, sir.
I like that second one a little bit more than the first one. A little bit.
God.
Wow.
Yeah, well, let's just address that one first. Telling these kids they can choose their own genders before they can, at ages they can't even tie their own shoes, drive, or drink is crazy.
Yeah.
Look, for me, anyways, if you're an adult, I don't care what you do with your life. You want to be something different? I don't
be
care.
What you want.
Be what you want. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me one way or the other. But yeah, at ages they can't even tie their own shoes because that does happen. And I guarantee he gets raked over the coals for this. I guarantee that this will go into some sort of, what's it called? Some sort of bigotry. I can't remember the name of the one that they call it, but what is it? Some sort of phobia. God, I can't think of what it is. My brain's sorry.
I don't know.
But anyways, yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy because that's shit they even need to be worrying about.
Yeah,
Right.
Like props to this dude for taking his
Taking
own.
that
Dude,
one
he's
on?
following what other like that wasn't like a direct thing, but that was same exact
Kind of
Oliver
wow
Anthony
factor on that
talking
line.
about stuff going across the country, going across the. I mean, that's what he just said there. That's a little bit more across the world
Right.
than it is just in this country.
And I don't want to
That's-
presume to talk for Oliver Anthony on that particular subject.
Oh no,
'cause I haven't
no.
heard him say anything about it. But
No, but I'm just it's other they're saying
right, living in a new
current
world.
events,
Right.
They're saying
Yes.
things that are going on in the world, and they're not shying away
No.
because you can't
Now, I don't.
shy away.
That kids don't know what to believe. Boy, I tell you what, that starts at home. I know that he's saying the Bible, but
Mm-hmm. that's
starting at home. That's
I agree.
that's teaching your children morals. That's teaching, but he's right. A lot of people don't have time to do that. I mean,
That's true too.
two working parent households, it's hard. It's hard. When I was not working from home, it was it was not next to impossible. We did it. We carved the time out anyways. But man, it can be hard. And some of these folks working 2-3 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is working one, maybe a part-time, and just home enough maybe to be making food, or if they've got kids old enough, the kids are making the food while they're working their second job. So
Yeah.
And then so all they learn is that stuff that's in school, and I've got no problem with them learning the academics in school. I don't know if I want life lessons to be taught in school.
Well,
I know that they are.
it's a new world.
I guess I'm an old soul too then. And the phones. Oh, the phones.
Yeah.
With force-fed, what does he say? With force-fed
Feeds
getting
paid
taught
by
by-
big companies.
Yeah, feeds that get sponsored and paid by companies. That's how they attack us. It starts with the youth. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's also how we've had great positive social change in this country.
Sure.
But I don't know, man.
It comes with a price.
Yeah.
Everything comes with a price.
That's why parents got to do what they can.
Mhm.
I'm trying to get back to. I'm sorry, I took a lot of that up, but does anybody else have anything to say before I start again?
Nope.
Go ahead.
Nope.
What's gonna bring about change? How many presidents does it take to have a life worth living? An actual comfortable wage? No more school shootings. Let's unite these states.
It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to.
Oh, he's singing
People
with it.
like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. Living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control.
Well,
That
then.
kid on the horse there at the end.
Yeah.
That was I feel like that was a pretty important little scene to show because all the other people you saw working, at least from what I remember, they were all grown men and women.
Yeah.
people.
Older.
The tail end there, they showed
Yeah.
young boy, probably 10,
I'm trying to find.
out on the horse working the ranch or whatever with his dad or his grandfather or somebody.
Yeah, let me pull it back up.
He gets out of school, goes right to work. Gets out of school, goes right to work.
Yep.
All
There we go.
right. All right, it's coming up
All
right there.
Wow.
Well, that's
yeah,
him.
he is young.
12, 10, 12.
Maybe 10, maybe 12, maybe.
But
Yeah.
if he's going to school, he got out of school and went right to work. Actually, maybe even before he went to school,
Entirely possible.
depending on the time of year.
Entirely possible.
I mean, Ogre's been kind of, since we moved down here, Ogre's been kind of letting me in on a little bit more about, hey, there's some kids are waking up 4 o'clock in the morning, doing some work around the house, then eating breakfast, doing a little bit more work, then going to school.
Yep.
Coming home from school, right back out there working.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
I have dealings with people of that way. There's right here.
Well, again to the quality, I was kind of shocked that he went in and did the duet, and he stayed under Oliver Anthony or Chris.
Yeah.
But he still managed to harmonize with him.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was pretty powerful.
Liked it.
Yeah.
That was on par. That was
Yeah.
on par. If not, I think Oliver Anthony definitely took some shots, right?
I don't know if he took shots. I don't think he took shots.
Maybe that's the wrong phrase. He definitely made statements that made people aware.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's made statements that grabbed you.
Yeah.
Dax, in my opinion,
I think he did the same thing. With
same
more.
thing, but one step further. I think he took it one step further.
I think the visuals that he added, I think he did something very similar with adding his own, but adding the rap to it, I liked it. I like that juxtaposition against the folk, then some rap, then some
definitely.
then back to folk again.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, but I think he enhanced. But I think what Dax put in there as far as his lyrics were just, like I said, in the same vein. I think I said that in the beginning is that it's in the same vein.
Yeah.
I think
You
his
said
visuals,
you said that you hoped that it was in the same vein.
Yeah. I think his visuals are what actually enhanced it. And that's not to take anything from what he added lyrically. It's just I think the visuals
He could have had a blank background. In my opinion, he could have had a blank background.
Okay.
He could have had the same Woods background that Oliver had.
Well, I'm
And
saying
it would have the same impact. To me, it would have had
Okay.
the same impact.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said,
Like the
seeing that
visuals are good.
That
The
10-year-old
visuals
boy, the 10-year-old
Yeah.
boy okay, that's what I'm saying. Like he added those he's putting faces. Oliver Anthony was singing for us. Dax was doing the same, but then he started putting real people's faces who do real work. And that 10-year-old captured you. You were like, whoa.
Yeah.
Or 12-year-old,
Yeah.
whatever it was. That image was like, oh man, that's hardcore.
Yeah, it is.
So that's what I'm saying. His visuals, I think, further enhance the video.
I agree. I do agree with that.
Excellent job. It was very well done.
Yeah, he did good. He did good.
Hey, I'm just going to say, if you guys like Dax at all, we did another reaction to him. Go feel free to go watch that one.
Yeah.
Because
To be a man.
that was a pretty powerful song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was definitely pretty powerful. I remember doing that video with you guys. So yeah.
So we're going to put the link to this song as well as Oliver Anthony's original song. We're going to put that in the description notes so you can watch it all the way through. Make sure that they get the if you probably already have seen it before you came to us, but just in case, go make sure that they get the view for it. We're going to put any of the links for Dax and Oliver that they have for like merch or shows or whatever, something like that. If we can find them, because Oliver Anthony's doesn't have a lot of links, almost none, I think.
Yeah.
I know Dax does. So we're going to put all those in there. Please, again, like, comment, and subscribe. Helps us with the algorithm. And hopefully we'll see you at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays.
We'd love to see you.
Yep.
Yes,
See you guys
sir.
the next time.
Bye.